TAJ Sports.
On Saturday, Penn State freshman tight end Luke Reynolds caught his first career touchdown, a sign of things to come, fans hope. Reynolds is the highest grade tight end recruit in program history and appears to be the latest in a series of tight end greats at Penn State. And nobody exemplifies that better than Tyler Warren. 3 years ago, James Franklin said something I almost couldn't believe.
It's the best tight end group I've ever been around. It's the best tight end group I've ever been around.
On the heels of Pat Freiermuth heading to the NFL, Franklin levied heavy praise for an unknown crop of players, guys like Brenton Strange, Theo Johnson, and Tyler Warren. But 3 years later, it was clearly justified.
Deep man, there is Warren. Got it! Touchdown, Penn State!
This fall, Tyler Warren has quickly established himself as one of Penn State's all-time greats. He's rewritten the record books and reinvented his position. Warren has played literally every spot on Penn State's offense, and that includes the offensive line.
I think actually his first collegiate touchdown was him playing Wildcat quarterback. So, we knew he could do those things to the extent I don't think, a lot of people could predict.
I feel like tight end, you do a lot of things as a tight end, so that kind of comes with it, and that's kind of how we look at it as our room, and being able to fill a lot of different holes within the offense.
When Warren arrived at Penn State, he joined a position group that was absolutely loaded, with Freiermuth, Strange, and Johnson already. It made Warren feel small.
The natural instinct is to try to compare yourself against those guys, and that's something that Tyler talked about is, you got to fight the battle of comparison. Everybody's journey is different.
But this spring, Warren will be drafted, and that entire position group will be professionals. Tight end coach Ty Howell has overseen the rise of this recent crop of players. He joined Penn State in 2020 as an analyst. James Franklin made him the tight ends coach a year later, and he even served time as the co-offensive coordinator last year after Mike Gesicki left.
There's no program in the country that is doing what we are doing with tight ends right now and really over the last 10 years. And Ty Howell has come into that position as a Penn State letterman, and I think has taken it to a whole nother level.
Penn State is often coined as linebacker U, an homage to greats of yesteryear like LeVar Arrington and Jack Ham. But why can't it be tight end U too? Since James Franklin's arrival in 2014, Penn State has had 5 tight ends drafted, 4 in the first 4 rounds, a number that is on par with schools like Iowa and Miami, schools that have laid claim to tight end U for years.
If you're a great tight end in the country, and specifically in the state of Pennsylvania, I don't know how you couldn't come here. There's just too much history, there's too much data, and there's too many things saying that you don't need to go anywhere else. You can stay home and get everything you want.
Penn State faces Minnesota on Saturday, a game that will air right here on WTAJ. It's a 3:30 kickoff